it.
Hey, Slick Nation!
Hello!
Look! Tiny hands again.
He's very handy.
Anyways, so this is So Like You Know, the podcast your mother warned you about. I'm Bo.
And I'm JP.
And this is the show for January 3rd, 2019, our first show of 2019.
Hooray!
That's cool.
And we're already fucking it up.
Yeah! So, if you guys are interested, don't forget we do a live show every Thursday, 9:30 Mountain Standard Time, right here on So Like You Know, the podcast your mother warned you about.
She doesn't warn me about anything.
That's fair. Anyways, so if you guys enjoy us, don't forget to tune in to all of our different venues if you need to find one to get access to. I'm sorry, I don't support them, but they taste so good. We are on Facebook, YouTube, Spreaker, Stitcher, and Twitch at SLYK Radio, YouTube. Yeah, so make sure you go there, subscribe, like, comment, because we like to interact with you guys. It's one of our favorite things. It's fantastical.
And happy 2019 to you.
Yeah.
My sister.
Yeah. I should put up the chat. The chat! The chat! The chat is on fire! We don't need no water, let the... I'm done. Anyways, okay. I lost my mouse. There it is! I found you. I missed you so much! So yeah. But, beautiful stuff is happening in the year of 2019. Is happening. Are happening. Beautiful stuff are happening. We start out the beer with shows. We start out the show with a beer. There we go. I know how to talk. So, JP, what are we drinking?
Tonight we are drinking Queen of the Seven Kingdoms from Ommegang Brewing.
Ow. My gong.
It is a sour blonde with 6.5 ABV. The second release from our Game of Thrones Royal Reserve series. Queen of the Seven Kingdoms is a special blend of Belgium sours and blonde ales to remind us that Cersei
Is a bitch.
Just Cersei. What? That's weird.
To remind us that to Cersei.
Everyone who isn't us isn't an enemy. Oh wow, that was so weird.
Okay. to remind us that to Cersei, everyone who isn't us is an enemy. There we go. It's such an oddly built sentence. It seems weird.
And Justin is pooping.
Pooping, man. So there's also a very long one on the back of the bottle. I'm going to give you a long one. As the war for the Seven Kingdoms rages to a climax, Ommegang presents the Royal Reserve Collection. This collection of 4 exclusive and extremely limited release ales. Nibble time. You know yours are lower than that.
No, they're not. I'm petting the dog.
Oh. Ales available in 2018 is brewed as a homage to the 4 epic figures still standing against the annihilation of mankind. Queen of the Seven Kingdoms, a beer for Cersei, is an exquisite blend of sour ale and Belgian-style blonde ale. It pours a pale golden hue with a brilliant white head, while notes of citrus and melon meld with hints of apricot over a malty base. This is getting dirty. Queen of the Seven Kingdoms is the second in our Royal Reserve series. These are beers representing what a court brewer would offer a noble lord or lady. Perfect balance and pure drinking pleasure. So, are you saying if I don't like this, I'm not noble?
Yep.
Very slowly, I'm so afraid. I can hear it. I can hear it going.
It's a sour, so.
We're good.
Delayed reaction.
I can see the quarter in the bottom.
Hi, Wayne.
Sup, man? Somewhere. I'm
It'll
just going to
probably-
open it up on here.
It'll probably just populate. It's a little bit slower, remember?
Uninitialized. Dashboard. Chat. Open in browser. Close it. There we go. Just in case. Weird. This one is not saying it's connected either. Bot? I don't know. Weird. Whatever. It's showing some crap and it's populating there. So I guess that's the important part. Holy hells.
Mine was more.
So hopefully it's a good beer. At this point in time, I don't think we've liked any of them. I'm sorry, Amagon. We do love your brewery. Don't let that quell anyone's desire to ever try Amagon. Please do. It's just I haven't enjoyed the Game of Thrones series personally. The beer, I've loved the show. So.
And it's ending this year.
Oh no! This is so sad. But that's okay. Because some shows should be stopped at a nice proper time. This is one of those. But yeah, hopefully this is a most delicious beer.
It's a blonde, so I imagine it wouldn't offend the palate too much.
Yeah, we've been wrong before.
But it's a blonde.
Yeah, sometimes blondes can be assaulting. It happens.
Sometimes blondes can be stupid.
Or aggressive and violent. So anyways, this will be the beer. Just going to stick it here for now while we're slowly trying to pour this stuff. Beer! It's there. Moving forward into Slick Feed.
Where we geek on your week.
Yeah. So, this one is not surprising and incredibly stupid. Recently, due to unauthorized drone activity, 1,000 flights affecting some 14,000 people, or sorry, was it 14,000? 14,000 people had to be cancelled in Gatwick, London, due to two men just flying drones around the airport because they thought that was a great idea.
It happened the 26th of last December.
Yeah, so you know all those people trying to get home from the holidays? Well, they weren't allowed to. So, yeah, completely ridiculous. The fact that these two people thought that would be a good idea, flying drones around aircraft that could suck them into their engines, and you could possibly kill, you know, anywhere between 50 to 100 or 200 people on a flight.
Yeah, but the fact that just two drones are enough to ground an entire airport.
Yeah. It's just one of those things you never know. You can't trust people. So they have to take like these ridiculous extra precautions. So it's just this, it's a ridiculous point that it had to be canceled for that long. And it's a ridiculous point that two guys thought that that would be a good idea. Hi, Tara.
Hello.
So yeah, what it comes down to is all them dipshits should be beaten. And that's fine.
Yeah, but now Gatwick is now taking anti-drone measures, so they're gonna have falcons. Probably. Hopefully they have falcons. That's all they do, is just hunt down drones.
What do the falcons do? And then you just take it out. That's not a falcon noise, but that's okay. We get the idea.
It sounded like the bird from Up.
Fear me! Okay, anyways. I'm afraid, JP.
It's a 6.5. You don't like it, you gotta keep drinking it.
It's a hoppy sour. Interesting. But yeah, so stupidity. Incredibly stupid things. Speaking of stupid stuff, a man recently by the name of Ron English purchased a Banksy art piece for $730,000. Now, that's not the stupid part. The stupid part is that people are buying stealing and then selling Banksy art because he has not claimed it. So people are like, well, I can make money off of that, which is really, screwed up on their part. So the man, while the seller did end up getting their money, Ron is going to take the piece and whitewash it to prove a point. That Banksy art is not designed to be sold. Banksy art was supposed to be for the public, for free, to actually point out that the astronomical prices that art is sold for is completely fucking ridiculous.
Yes.
So that's really what this comes down to, is that, I mean, I'm not saying by any means art should you don't ask someone for free art. Hi, Brandon. Because people put a lot of freaking time and effort into their stuff, like a massive amount of time. But stealing someone's art and selling it
to make money off of it
is stupid. And the amount of money that some people sell art for, really stupid art for, is stupid.
$730K.
That is so ridiculous.
That's a lot.
At that point,
Ron English, you could have gave the money to us.
Yeah,
We
right.
would've
That would be
it.
beautiful. It'd be beautiful. But that's not respect for art anymore. That's just that's the culture. That's not the art at that point.
A status symbol. It was like, hey, I have Banksy art in my house.
Look at my Banksy art. I'm so cool. Yeah. So that's frustrating. So props for Ron English, who's doing this. I mean, and we had talked about this last month, where another art piece was at auction to be sold, and it shredded itself
as soon as the sale was made.
Yeah, the sale was made, the gavel dropped,
the batter died.
Yeah, and it shredded itself so that
only halfway though.
I think it made it all the way though, didn't it? The photo I saw.
I thought the battery died.
Who knows? Either way, it that's an intense flavor.
I like it.
I don't dislike it. I think I'm having to build to it. So, yeah, pretty awesome. Liz says, yes, I've had a few artist friends who have had the issue of having their art stolen. On the plus side, the trolls catch the thieves almost all the time. Yeah, which is completely fantastic. It's just, it's unfortunate that anyone can make money off of, someone else's stuff like that. And the person receive no recollection, no recognition. So, yeah. So it only made it halfway?
Yeah, the battery died.
Damn. Still, though. That's an interesting shirt. So, but regardless, it's just, artists should not be taken advantage of. That's what it comes down to. That's the basis of all of it. So, I don't expect anyone's going to learn even the slightest lesson from this, but it's nice to see it happening. I like that shirt.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's cool. So, yeah. We'll see. Some news that you could may be happy for, maybe not. Who knows? So the Elder Scrolls 6 may have has been possibly reported to be released in 2019.
When's the last Elder Scrolls game?
It was
Skyrim?
It was Skyrim, but it was like 12 years ago. 10 years ago? So it's been more than enough time. It's definitely time for a new one, not counting Elder Scrolls Online. A new one is well deserved, and it is definitely time for it. But I think with the complete and total deviation of either hate it or love it with Fallout 76, they need to push this one off maybe another year so that they can really dive in, find every fucking bug they can,
and fix it.
And make sure that every aspect of this game is as perfect as possible.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, I know that's asking a lot. It is a massive game, and you're going to come across bugs. It's going to be a weird spot. But another big part is making sure that this story is completely engaging, which is where Fallout 76 failed. You didn't have an engaging storyline that wasn't drawing people in.
There's nothing.
There's little side crappy things. Yola! Hello! I don't know who you are, so but hi! So, yeah, I just, I want it. I want it, but I want it to be beautiful. I want it to be fantastic, and I want it to get every bit of respect and everything that it deserves.
Didn't they release again, Skyrim onto the Switch?
I'm not sure. I know Diablo's on the Switch, which I don't know if I could really get down with. I like my mouse and my massive amount of keyboards.
Yeah, they did. And it still has the same, glitches and bugs in there.
Yeah.
This is a 12-year-old game released on the Switch, and they ported it over, and it's still...
Yep. Yeah. 11-year-old. Sorry, 11-year-old game. Or 9. I looked at 2011. But, so, still. I mean...
How do you have bugs that are still broken that were fixed, day one?
Well, the thing that... It's, Oh. Hi, Belle.
Yo.
The thing about it is that some of the bugs are just... They're part of the game. They're weird little fun. As long as it's not a game-breaking bug, and it's more of an amusement thing, look, their head just launched off into the sky like a rocket. That's more of an amusement thing versus game-breaking, whereas, some releases have game-breaking bugs, or,
Which, you can't play them.
Yeah, or you end up with a scenario where people have no interest in playing, like you do with No Man's Sky or Fallout 76.
Arkham Knight PC release.
Arkham Knight PC release, which was bugged to all freaking hell.
Oh, look, Steam has a return policy now.
Yep. Assassin's Creed PC release.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one?
That had issues as well. Not the last two.
Syndicate? Unity.
Unity had issues.
And then that's why, Syndicate wasn't well received, because they were still on the...
Yep. And that's going to be the problem, is they're trying to drop a game in the midst of bad PR at this moment. So I think they need to fall back a little bit. They need to really fall back onto their development team.
They need to check themselves before they wreck themselves.
Damn right. Damn right. So let's see what we can get out of this. I don't think they need to push it as aggressively as it seems like it may be. So it needs to be pushed, not to the public, but pushed back on the developers, back on the testers, back on the designers. Yeah. So, yeah. Hopefully it's something magnificent. Now, this next one, it's been interesting.
GlaxoSmithKline. Now, if you guys don't know who they are a UK-based pharma company. They had just paid $300 million for access to 23andMe DNA storage.
Yes. So, alright. So there's two sides to this.
Yes.
One, 23andMe openly states that you can give your information to that.
If you want to.
If you want to. And you can opt out. And you can opt out at any point in time. You can go back in and change your agreement status, which is very nice and very forward with them. And that's the point I want to point out to anyone who did 23andMe and who are currently panicking because they're like, oh my god, Big Pharma's got my information. They don't. They don't. So it's still a little ridiculous they paid so much money. And it is Big Pharma, which is scary because of what we've seen in the more recent development where...
They have his too.
They have my sample as well. I got so much spit in that jar. Where you end up, with medication that's so freaking overpriced. It's absurd. Now, that's not saying all big pharma companies do that. Just more specific ones like single individuals who have, vaccines or
Increase the price of an EpiPen to $600.
yeah, from $2. So it's ridiculous that stuff like that happens, but regardless, Big Pharma also does have the money, as per the $300 million, to go in and find those medications, which is fantastic. Because, believe it or not, essential oils will not cure your cancer. They'll calm you down, but they're not going to really fix you.
Yeah.
So that you're sitting on a back and forth play with this one.
Yeah, it's a weird, a fine edge that a company has to go on. It's like, oh, now we developed this cure. Do we sell it for the good of humanity, or do we sell it
for massive amounts of money and
profit.
Huge profit? Which, it's one of those things. It's a game they have to play, because when you sell it for massive profit, you get more research money. But that depends on the company, and if the CEOs are just patting the shit out of their pockets.
But if GSK is already paying that much money for that many samples, then what are you... It didn't fit last time.
I'm just going to aim it at it. There we go. Cool.
Yeah, it's a slippery edge. That fine line that the company has to... I don't know, they just have to be good people.
Yeah, they do. And that's the challenge, is most people see money and they are not immediately good people. That's a big problem right now. But I wanted to reiterate this point. I thought it was important, because you can go into your 23andMe and opt out of giving them that information. Mm-hmm. Now, that information they do have is de-identified. So it does not tie any information to any specific individual. It is a DNA sample. It's your spit sample. If you decided to tell them they can keep it.
Spit?
You didn't fill it up with a different fluid, did you? Oh, no. It's a mixture of all three fluids. So you can opt out of it. So just keep that in mind. If it freaks you out, you can opt out. And you can do it at any point in time. So don't go flipping your shit just yet. But, yeah. So, anyways, as you guys know, we always like to tell you about one of our awesome co-hosts. That's Shell with Shell Shock Cosplay. So you can follow her on Facebook and Twitter at Shell Shock Cosplay. Or you can follow her on her awesome jousting, equestrian, sword-fighting group known as Knights of the Tempest. You can follow them on Facebook, Instagram, Knights of the Tempest, or on Twitter, Knights Tempest, or go to the website, knightsoftetempest.com, where you can keep up with all kinds of awesome events that they do yearly, such as classes and stories and all kinds of cool stuff, and it's totally worth it.
Nothing just yet, but they're gearing up for the spring and summer seasons.
Yup, exactly. So be ready and enjoy. Speaking of enjoying things, we'd appreciate it if you could go to our Facebook, YouTube, Twitch page and click the like button, the subscribe button, and comment, and all kinds of cool stuff. And if you if you feel the desire to share our media to your friends, it helps us. So yeah, makes us feel good. You like us it's
been a long week.
Yeah, all 2 days.
Mm-hmm.
If you'd like to make us feel good, please help. Anyways, let's move forward into SlickTube.
Tube Slickers.
So we have brought this specific manga up a few times.
It's happened a couple times. I think I was the one to first tell you about it.
Most definitely.
Did you borrow my copy?
No, you bought me a copy for Christmas.
Okay.
Which is now on Matt's desk because I keep trying to get him to read it. But he sucks at reading manga.
So we're talking about Vinland Saga.
Yes!
Vinland Saga is basically the manga version of Vikings, and now it's being adapted and being released this year.
Sometime this year.
As an anime. sometime.
I wish it was tomorrow.
It's the same production team that did Ancient Magus Bride and Attack on Titan. So you know the quality is going to be there. Hopefully, it'll probably stay away from the CGI if they know it's good for them.
Oh, God. Yeah, if it could just avoid the whole concept of Ruby and the new Berserk, that would be beautiful. Please. I hate that full CGI anime crap. So, yeah. Please don't punish us like that.
It's such a beautiful anime. And just like...
Manga.
Yeah, manga.
And it deserves to be a beautiful anime.
Yeah.
So, holy. So, hopefully that comes out soon. If you guys haven't had a chance to read it, I suggest you pick it up. It's on Amazon right now.
Yep, you can read it Kindle form or the hardback.
Mm-hmm. But it is a fantastic manga. I don't think it's on Crunchy. It wasn't last time I looked. The Crunchy
I forget
manga
that
reader.
there's a manga reader on there. They use it just for...
Just anime?
Just anime. Purely anime.
Yeah, so it's worth checking out on the Crunchyroll stuff. Sponsor us. And we'll see. So, what else do we got? Oh, some other cool stuff. I mean, this one's super damn cool. A recent fan film, a Star Wars fan film made by Danny Romney, and associating with the Star Wars fan theory. A new Star Wars film called Vader, Episode 1, Shards of the Past, has gone viral. And at this current point, is sitting at almost 5 million views after being released on the 21st of December. So, I don't want to say too much. It is a short film. It's very short, but it ties very heavily into Vader in the months right after Anakin dies, going into his Darth Vader's expansion and control of the Empire as he does. So I think it's fantastic, and I don't know. It should just just get involved. Check it out. It's super cool. But go to it. Just Google it. Here, hold on. I'm gonna link it in the chat. I meant to do that, but I totally spaced. Space Cadet. Come on, go quick, go quick. Come on, come on. I believe in you. There we go. I got it. That was slightly painful. Copy link. Copy link. Copy link. Alright, I'm going to post this on... Here, I'm just going to type it in here. And then bam! So, I highly suggest you check this out because it is super dope and is the coolest of cool, man. Yeah, hold on. I'm going to post it in the Facebook chat too because it doesn't seem to always go for both for some reason. I don't know why. What is all that? And oh, it worked. All right, cool. So check that out. Super awesomeness, super coolness, and it just made me super happy inside. It was really well done. The production quality is exceptional, and the actors do really well for their parts. So please check it out. It's worth it, and let's make it go bigger, more viral, and see where this can go, because it's only part 1.
Yeah, episode 1.
We could have more. Much, much more. And we deserve more of Vader. Because there really isn't much around him at this point.
There's a lot in the extended universe and comic books.
Extended universe, legacies, yes, but not like this. I mean, it was really cool.
Wow.
So, yeah.
If only we had that many subscribers.
Holy fuck. So, Jablinski Games. Jack Black's YouTube channel, he started 2 weeks ago. Is now sitting at 2,635,228 subscribers. His first video hitting 8 million views. His second, 7.3 million views.
And it was only a day later that he got 1 million subscribers. And he's like, oh, thanks for all the...
I mean, don't get me wrong. He deserves it. It's Jack Black. He puts a lot of effort into it. And into everything else that he does. So, yeah, I got no complaints about this. 2.6 million subscribers. I wish.
In less than a week.
wish we had, like, 5,000.
Less than a week.
That's amazing.
I'd say 1,000.
We're almost
Like
at 1,000.
active.
Oh, 1,000 active. Yeah, that'd be
So
amazing.
that'd
you
be-
just post and like 1,000 people just like the whole post.
That would be like, it would be around like 5,000. Because I imagine there's only 1 in 5 persons like
Actively
comment.
looking at it. So
But they'll watch it.
if we could hit 5,000 and then get 1,000 likes on everything, that'd be perfect. So yeah, just super cool for both of those YouTube things, and make sure you check them out. There we go. So I forgot to look up the other two things. Did you get anything on them?
I don't even know what they were.
Huge Captain Breast crap.
That's a good Freudian. Oh man.
Huge Captain Marvel billboard went live in Times Square, and it's just a giant Captain Marvel on the digital screens.
With huge boobies.
I'm an appropriate human, I swear. Okay. That was special. So, yeah, Captain Breast. But yeah, it's a massive billboard and it's super cool. I don't really have any other information on it, but whatever. Captain Breast. Yeah. Anyways, moving forward, and her breast friends. Oh, fantastic. So, yeah. Moving forward. Crafter interview.
Tonight, we've been drinking from Amagon Brewing, Queen of the Seven Kingdoms. It's a sour blonde from their Royal Reserve collections.
It is a very different tasting beer to me.
I actually don't hate this beer.
I don't either. But it's not like any other sour or blonde I think I've ever had. It's like significantly different tasting. Because you have like a good mild sour aspect to it, but it also really pulls in the hoppiness of a blonde ale. And the sourness actually kind of opens up your palate, so you get a little more hops than I was expecting. So, yeah, I mean, it's fantastic. Look at the size of Captain America.
Captain Marvel.
Or Captain Marvel. Sorry, I'm distracted. So, yeah. But it's a fantastically different taste. I don't know. It's so different.
I still like it. Out of all the Amagongs we've had, I feel like we're gonna be disappointed with the porter.
I do too. I am not happy. This one should have been the last one.
Mm-hmm. That's why I asked you. I was like, "What are we gonna drink? Are we gonna drink the blonde, or are we gonna drink the porter?" You know, the porter is gonna be like really chalky for some reason. Why do I feel that way?
I'm unhappy. I was assuming both of them were gonna taste good, but now this one is a very surprising
front runner.
Yeah.
For a Game of Thrones beer.
That was the only one I've ever liked of the series.
I don't think there are many like alcoholic beverages via like something else, like they came from a movie or came from a TV show, are really good.
Have you had the whiskeys yet?
Those? No, I haven't even opened them.
That's what I was curious. I didn't know if you were saving them. I mean, it's one of those things. It's interesting when companies do collaborations. Like, I mean, you have the Venetucci Pumpkin Ale.
Yes.
From Bristol, which is one of my favorites.
We got 5 bottles worth over there.
Exactly. Let's see. There's a few others. I think Funkworks does some that are tasty.
Yes.
You have Rogue's Voodoo Donut Ales that are a hit or miss. They're just a wild taste altogether.
Expect a lot of sugar.
The only one I didn't like was the Lemon Cruller. That one was weird.
I can see that.
But yeah, I mean, it's a weird one. It's a weird one. I don't always know what to expect with it. So, but this one is tasty. It's a very different flavor. So it's hard to put it on a normal scale for me.
The hops are there, but it's not like in your face, make Bo like wanna
cringe and die and hear my butthole literally go. I don't know. I think I'm sitting at a 3.
I'd say 3.5.
3.5? Alright, so I mean, that's a damn good, still good, damn still good, still good store. Yeah, store, beer. Hey! That's a damn good score for the Omegon Quick Game of Thrones series. It's fantastic.
I'm sad that we couldn't get the fourth one.
Beer! You never know. We might still be able to get our hands on it at some point.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah. 3.25 for that. That's a damn good score from us. If you guys are wondering why we score our beers, that's because we put them on Untappd, UNTAPPD. That is the website and app where you can share your thoughts with others and score beers and find other great suggestions on beers. If you want to follow us on there, we're at SLYK Radio. JP's on there
as J Pizzletron,
and Shell's on there as Shell Shock Cosplay. So check it. It's good. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Mostly, when you're sitting up at the 300s on craft beers that you've tried, it's nice to be able to go back and be like, oh, I have had that one.
We should be getting close to 4.
If we posted all of them, yeah. I think it was a solid half year that we forgot. But that's how that goes sometimes.
I think it was an entire year.
Yeah.
So that's 35 at least.
35
or 50,
right
52.
There. Yeah, I'd say probably, 40? 40. But yeah. So, yeah, if you guys are interested, please follow us on there. I advise you check out this beer series because you know what? Just because that's our opinion, it doesn't mean it's going to be yours. So, see what you think of all the beers that we ever try out and give your suggestions to us because we want to know what you think as well. Your opinions matter to us. So, yeah. But you know what, guys? That's it for our show. Thanks for listening. Don't forget we put out new episodes every Thursday at 9:30 Mountain Standard Time, right here on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch at SLYK Radio.
Have any empty space on your iPhone or Android phone and dying to fill up? Download the Spreaker app. We're going to start doing that again.
Yep.
And subscribe to our podcast or stream us on Stitcher. At Smart Radio, new shows every Thursday.
Next week, we'll be back on that feed.
Yay.
So Like You Know is not responsible for anything, ever.
Produced by Slick Solutions somewhere in Colorado.
And So Like You Know is completely worthless.
Like your opinion.
Just kidding.
We care.
Which government doesn't?
Don't you forget it.
We love you guys. Have a fantastic evening. We
Happy
will see
2019.
you next week. Yes, happy 2019. May it bring you the willpower to succeed in everything that you want. Except world domination. That's for me. Bye, guys.
Bye.